Ahoy ahoy, and welcome to another video. My name is Clifford, and we are taking a look at the custom slipcase that I built for the entire League of Extraordinary Gentlemen books. Those of you who have been following my social media, Instagram, whatever, know that you would know that I built this quite some time ago, but some people are asking for a look, so hey, might as well, just take a quick tour and whatnot. So just a little bit of background. I used to own the omnibus, the omnibus that was published under DC Vertigo. The problem is, the thing is, the first three volumes were published by America's Best Comics when it was in Wildstorm, and then the books were the property was purchased by DC Comics, and these are published by DC Comics. But when the creators Alan Moore and Kevin O'Neill moved out of DC, the final two volumes were published under Top Shelf. Top Shelf. And so you got Century, and then finally volume 4, the Tempest. If you'll just give me a few seconds. Oh man, I am so prepared. Well, there was another part of the story that was this is the Nemo trilogy, which details the story of Captain Nemo, not the Nemo that you knew in Volume 1, but a different Nemo, who carried on the name. This is an official box set that was released. I can't remember when was this. It doesn't have a copyright date on the box, but yeah, as you can see, it says Top Shelf. It's not something that I made, and I'm pretty sure a few guys would have some made their own unboxing, but so we'll set that aside, and we'll take a look at this one, the custom one. Okay, so let's take a look at the box first. Built this with 3mm boards. So this is the same artwork as the first volume, but textless. Which yeah. And then the color, the maroon colorway, I used the same maroon that was used on the omnibus, and I meant it for except that I used a matte finish to it, so it kind of looked pale. But yeah, this is part of the. This is also from Volume 1, if I remember correctly. And the logo. This is the cleanest logo that I could find. This is from Volume 2. And then the titles, and then publisher logos right here, and that's it. I was tempted to put something up top, but I didn't. Anyway, so the thing is, I sold the omnibus and regained, because the thing is, this is the hardest. This volume 1 is the hardest to find volume. I'm not sure whether that's the same now, but I just happened to find a good deal. I think this was $10. So I thought, hey, might as well get it, right? So here it is. It's got this fancy ribbon right here, blue finish, silver foil, nothing on the back. Yeah, this is Volume 1. Wish you could smell it. It now has that old book smell, and the paper isn't white anymore. It's creamy, which is still good. I mean, I love the texture of these mid-aughts publications by DC. They really, look at the textured end papers. I mean, it's not printed, but it's got hear that? It's got texture. Okay, and then the second, let me just set this up. There we go. I'm probably, I don't know. I mean, books aren't supposed to, but you know, for visuals, might as well. So this is volume 2, and I used to own a. This is my second copy. I sold my copy a while ago because I thought, hey, I'm getting the omnibus. And then the problem with the omnibus is it didn't have these covers. That's a weird thing about that omnibus. So might as well, you know, I just went. This is one of the few times that I chose the standard sized hardcovers over the oversized ones. And I highly doubt they will come up with the deluxe edition of these books, but you know. Anyway, yeah. It also has that yellowy kind of feel to it, cream colored paper, which is nice. And this is, I think, the first one with a printed end paper, which is not reprinted anywhere, by the way. So that's volume 2, and then this is also my second copy of Black Dossier. I sold both around the same time because I kind of gave up on getting a copy of volume 1, so might as well, hey, you know, just get that, just get the omnibus. And I wasn't happy with the omnibus, so I luckily I found this for like $12 or $15, and yeah. So yeah, the second, yeah. I think you could still find these just under $20 if you know, you look real hard. But I just got lucky with finding a good copy in good condition, still white, dust jacket, so just black on black, book design, this parchment type but thick end paper. And it has all the accoutrement. Another thing I liked about this original edition is it has the paper in this part is textured, whereas in the omnibus it's just, you know, plain glossy. And yes, it has. I'm trying not to find pages that may, you know, may get me demonetized or whatever. Yeah, there's this insert here that's well, what do they call those things? No, Tijuana Bible, yeah. And then what else? And yeah, it came with a 3D glasses with a plastic pouch. The omnibus came with its own 3D. Sorry, I was just a little bit distracted there. But yeah, the omnibus came with the 3D glasses, but it's a tear off. It's a whole page, and you have to. It's got perforated thing. You know, you have to tear it out basically. But what I did was I got me a 3D glasses with plastic frames, and that's the one I use for all the 3D comics I read. Anyway, this is a Century. This is the first. Well, it originally was 3 graphic novels, and they compiled it into one book, and it's, you know, I love how they have these illustrated end papers here, and that it's cloth bound. You don't get those anymore, cloth bound. I mean, it reminds me of the 1980s of Stephen King hardcovers. The problem with this is the binding wasn't really that good. Like, after first read through, it started falling apart. Oops. See, yeah, it's not very good, but you know, at least when it's on a slipcase, it's not that, you know, noticeable. Ha. Okay, which brings us to the last volume, the Tempest, and it has a similar build as Century. As you can see, it lists the complete volumes, and then it has illustrated end papers and cloth bound. And I'm not sure if it's visible, but there's not very clear. I think it's the same as this. I think it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's not very, the embossing isn't very good. And the 3D glasses are here, but it's not. It's just here. It doesn't have a plastic or whatever. And this one is far better built than the other, than Century. I mean, it would be nice if I could get another copy of this that's better bound, but I don't think they did a second print run of it. So, you know, might as well make do. And probably, you know, when I get around to learning how to bind, actually do book binding, I might entertain the idea of, I don't know, rebinding it, I guess. But right now, really, I'm just keeping it as it is. One reason why I let go of the omnibus is because of this. It looks consistent, right? And it goes with the Nemo trilogy box. Although this box is built a little bit differently. Yeah, they go well. Oops, it's not centered. There you go. They go really well. So yeah, that's my overview of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen collection, and we'll see you in the next video.